or even Warlock, like 3 of the best targets in the game.
Of those lane creeps as he can.
Oh, Universe threatening for a kill top. Ice dropping very low to the caustic damage. That's the burrow ready, catches him mid-chain, scores the solo kill. And when you're running this aggro trial,
heroes. So first couple team fights and gank rotations are really where things matter.
Alright, let's see if they find something. Zai bottom lane gets clipped by the swarm. XY there with the toss back, they'll find the kill. They also stun Arteezy. He used the blink offensively, but with no swarm on him, should be okay. Dropping low, but has the poor man shield, has the regen. He'll be fine. Meanwhile, mid lane, Jab's getting run down. Will be
at any moment in the next minute. Ice is also getting levels and experience on his lane free farm, so
yeah, Universe has been moving a lot, and as a result, in fact, still moving under cover of smoke now. He wants to find a kill mid and slow down Jabs, but as a result, Ice is getting that much needed free time.
He's got a great roaming build though. With the Tranquil Boots, he runs really fast right now, so just has to get within burrow strike range, and that should be a kill.
Could go for an Astral here to set up, and they will do so. Universe, is he going to Epicenter is what I end this? No, he's going to burrow strike to start. They combo him down, they will commit the Epicenter.
Farming Epicenter.
Hugely needed, but he got those creeps.
Yeah, and actually that's not the worst thing ever. The creeps are on tower now, that means the tower's going to take a good 300, 400 points of damage. Oh, but instead there's going to be a fight bot ring.
Only one XY. Arteezy has that extra bit of move speed. Out comes the swarm. XY looking for the Roshan deny. Not gonna happen, says Arteezy. Another ultimate usage there, but a smart one to secure the kill. And G make it 4-1. A lot of movement, a lot of pressure, but all of these things resulting in direct numerical advantage as they continue to amplify their gold and experience.
Yeah, I really like that they went for that one. Just a small mistake by the Rubik thinking, hey, oh, might see his eye kill here. He's so low.
Ice really needs to get something going, trying for the juke. Gandalf putting on his Nikes. Can he possibly get out of here? Not one more auto attack. Look at the kill. Does buy some time for Crit to get in the lane. He's going to tether his way forward. It's a bit of damage to Ice trying to bait him in, really. But Ice with the chakram chaining through. Crit then quickly able to stick up. Look for the turnaround. Still no backup. Ice. He's not done with this one yet. He's going to Soul Ring. Look for the jump forward. He will connect on Crit mid tether. Chakram, that won't hit. They're bringing him low, courtesy of the Fatal Bond. Can they finish him off? The Chakra pull back into the job done. Off with your head, he says, though. I'm not really sure Io has one, but he's dead anyway.
That was true.
Waiting in the trees. He can't kill Ice, I don't think, solo. But actually, maybe with the Caustics, he has a chance. He's going for it. Jumping in, looking for the combo play. It's on the nuts directly. Gets him with the Caustic. A little bit of extra damage, but the heal comes through. The turnaround might be there with the rock. They brought in Arteezy. He's low. Not dead yet, though. They commit the Golem, and they will lose the Warlock. Ice still surviving, jumping deeper once Crit gets it with the Chakram at the final hour, but in turn will pay his Universe. Will follow a Bloodbath top, a 2 for 2, the blink revealed, and now they chase for Sumail, but he's pretty far away. Moving on to bottom, pressuring Arteezy pretty heavily. A lot of nuke damage, but he gets caught mid-chain. It is a level 4 chain, though. They need to get that from the light Mono League. Actually, haven't been skilled in for Zai at all, which means their ability to control Ice is a bit limited here. So he can play it a lot more aggressively. You know, something the analysts talked a lot about how good Mono League is this game, but Kevin, he has yet to take a single point in it.
Ooh, the bow with Sumail showing up, things get a little bit harder. He thought he could fight this, but he's really low.
Oh god.
He dropped his items to pop another soul ring because he expected needing some min-max here, but it absolutely cost him. I think he was probably dead anyways, but...
Here, going Battle Fury, probably Vlad's. It could be a casual headdress, we'll see for sure later, but...
Yeah, he got pressured so much that sometimes they just buy it in the laning stage because you need the extra regen here. He's going to put some pressure on Black. Bug's going down. This is dangerous for Black. He's going to have to time-lapse here or he's dead.
Doesn't have the mana for it. Pops the stick. Black not able to get away. They didn't even have detection. Could have time-lapsed and then just Sakuchi'd out, but tried to play a little greedy.
Huge mistake there, because as soon as he revealed himself after using Sakuchi, he had a good 5 seconds till his next invis, and 2 hits from AM, and he's already down to the point of no return, where if he goes below 150, he's out of mana. If he casted it, though, he would have gotten his mana back and possibly survived. But
you know, the one thing is, maybe he didn't expect Arteezy to have the second point in mana break, because a lot of AMs will just take the 1 and then get more stats, but then again, he was laning against him, so he may have already noticed. Either way, XY moving on bottom, tries to find Zai here, catches the Keeper Light behind the tower, and then able to steal the Illuminate, which he uses against him. Could he get up another Zap Fate? Oh, just barely tasers Gandalf down. There's a little zap in the push, and we'll get the kill. But EG, meanwhile, they're making the trade. They push in top charges, only 1 stick charge. They have fully invaded the jungle, and with Universe here, they might be looking for Go. Nuts doesn't know about it, but EG, they see him first. They get the Blink Burrow, Arteezy the last hit, and that basically gives him the Battle Fury. Despite all the pressure, the aggro tri-lane, he's got casual headdress, treads, Portman shield, and Battle Fury. Only about 400 gold away. This is a pretty fast pace for the AM.
Yeah, he's in a great spot. Pretty moderate mistake by Warlock, though, I'd say, especially with Anti-Mage blinking that aggressively to harass the Tinker in the first place. Crit's pretty
for the
low
TP
here.
out. Sakuchi. Oh, the auto tech not in time. Now Arteezy can go into black. Time lapse unavailable as he gets stunned. Focus. Monovoid. He's dead again. Another big pick. EG continue to punish black. These deaths he can ill afford. He's now starting to really slip behind in net worth.
Yeah, I mean, you don't. He almost got the IO. He was incredibly close, but that's 2 deaths now that he's had just because of his mistakes being aggressive, and those are just unacceptable as a hard carry.
And now Nuts. Well, he wants to D-ward. EG, they're still here. They have not gone home. He drops the rock. He feels almost desperate. They at least got to get this crit kill. He's able to get 4 snapped away. Sumail there with the save, and now looking for the turn. They will manage to steal Burrow Strike. Now this could be big, Kevin. The best spell in the game for Rubik to steal. Very low cooldown, extremely long duration stun with mobility, and he's now got a blinked up. They're gonna make their move towards the bottom lane, hoping for a Zai kill.
It's a great item, and it's also a dangerous item this game because it increases his total mana pool. So
that gap closing potential with a big blink into a burrow. Faceless and one. They also force a TP reaction out. Very nicely done by them.
that's just so dirty. That's like
Good news for them is
at least a little bit. Great ward on the cliff, one in the mid lane. Maybe they can spot some rotations, but they almost need to ward their own side of the map. That's
Alright, they're gonna see him. This is like the dream scenario to kill up Arteezy in the mid lane. They try to lock him down. He still blinks away, and it's to the north.
Yep.
They chase though with the bugs. The shots coming through. Chain connects. Faceless, a desperately needed kill to stem the tide.
That kill was huge for them. 497 gold just for the kill, and I'm sure that gold was split a bit due to AoE.
Oh, face sustained erosion, courtesy of the bugs and the Deso. They take this quite quickly. Who do you imagine they give it to here?
Ice is a decent target, but Black also skips survivability items, so maybe they put it on him instead. It looks like it's going to be Ice based on the positioning.
Meanwhile, EG trying to pressure bottom while this Roche happens. They did use the relocate crit. Will he get blown up in time? Push back and forth, explodes right as he's about to relocate out, and that means Sumail left on an island for now. He was Glimmer Cape. They dropped the rock, but he's able to skirt past it. Instead, Zai going to take the bullet for the team. The support's down. The anti-mage only now respawning. Sumail, though, will TP away, and Universe already out of there. OD ulti.
OD ulti. You're so
dream.
right. Can banish the whole enemy team and do damage afterwards.
Oh man, I remember, I think I cast like a 90-minute game where we theorized a lot about that, but all that's all because mid lane, they're moving on to Sumail. He has the BKB, they're going to force out the 10-second charge, and now they want the disengage. Arteezy still pushing top. Universe bottom do get out with Black. They do pop the Aegis, but that BKB's down now, and Ice on the hunt. He's going to find one, make it 2. They go splat. EG getting a little bit overconfident. They blow their BKB to relocate. And it wasn't available in that fight, it looked like.
This got killed really fast before that too, so still looking pretty good for Faceless. Their farm levels are looking solid. They've got 3 heroes that are pushing into core levels. EG is only going to have a 2-core lineup this game, and doesn't look like Sumail's going to be able to solo carry this one, like usual.
Alright, Rubik Eggs. Now that's the 2-second spell steal.
That's so fast. Potential is so limitless with this. It's really amazing. Cast a spell, steal somebody's spell, cast that spell, steal another spell.
But you have to be like the character in that movie and react as quickly and decisively to make it work, because he is still fairly frail and squishy. His eye's going to move in onto Jet, tries to focus him down. They don't have their anti-mage for this fight. Put the light down early, and into the trees goes Sumail. They recognize if he's moving in like that, there must have been backup. And Ice gonna find a huge head, but XY also gets picked up at the same time. Nuts thinking about the rock drop, hanging onto it. Sumail gonna blink and tries to get away. Arteezy starting to corral. Ice boots into position, has the no more Mono Void. He already used it on the Rubik, but they relocate and they end up taking a 2-for-1.
I thought that they were gonna commit.
Got the Hill Ward down bottom. Wouldn't be surprised to see one top later.
They're moving in though.
And you've got to relocate or recall potentially, but they are going to see Arteezy. Ice comes in. Does he know that this is a full trap? XY's there as well. They're going to lock him down. Hold position, drop him low. Epicenter coming through. And the whole EG about to arrive. They get the kill. He drops the Mono Void in his death throat. And now the rock comes down a bit later. Crit with the Ghost after trying to survive, but the Sakuchi finishes him off. EG on the run. Sumail already committed the BKB. And looks like he should be able to make it out, but they finally have done it.
per level, you might as well just level up a bunch and make his golem better and guarantee himself an item.
Oh, Arteezy just blinked forward. This could be the setup. They do have an IO behind him. They're going to start off with the rocket. They go for the banish follow-up, trying to prep for the whole team to get in position. Now they can lift. Arteezy is getting lifted, even though he managed, they have to relocate him out. That should mean a free IO kill, but look who's coming to try and potentially counter-gank. It's Universe. He's rather far back. Could be the tether target out. We'll have to see if they even converge. They are going to make the move on the crit, slowing him down and focusing him down. Black grabbed that Diffusal Blade, so has a counter for the Ghost Scepter now.
He's still pretty far behind. It took him a while to finish the act, or the Scythe. Great item, but...
Top lane. Blink Burrow onto Ice to start things off. They're going to mono-leak him, and while that was happening, Nuts got assassinated. They got some deep wards in the woods.
Easy kill with the Hex there. They're going to try to grab Ice as well, or just being okay. We'll stop that.
And they're at least going to chafe him a little bit. They go for the banish. Universe getting into position here. Doesn't quite have the burrow strike range. The nuke damage from Sumail with the orbs heavy. And meanwhile, an assassination on the mid lane as Arteezy able to bring down Black's Weaver. Jabs into the trees. Doesn't have the range for the Hex. Arteezy's out of there.
Where you wish you had a Linken's on Weaver instead of a BKB. So if he blinks on...
Yeah, not the dream spell.
Maybe there's got to be something else you can cycle with it, like Ice double chalk armor or something. Could really help with Tinker, actually. Increases mana pool more spells, but really they're going to go back in.
Big leap forward, Arteezy. He has a BKB, didn't even need to use it there. Got up the Abyssal Snipe, brings down Nuts on the Warlock. Now Sumail chasing forward. There's a Glimmer Cape, though, to keep XY alive. They re-engage. They have the stolen anti-mage blink. XY leaping forward. He's going to steal it again. EG starting to find pickoff after pickoff now.
Faceless really needs some force staffs or something, because whenever somebody gets hexed, it's just an indefensible hero for a couple seconds.
Yeah, all they have is the Glimmer Cape, and if EG have detection, even that won't amount to much.
So all their heroes fairly vulnerable, have great damage, but now not as survivable as they'd like.
Oh, Arteezy. You get a glimpse of that TP. He wants to make a go in this bottom lane, perhaps. He's gonna see Ice. XY's there. They're playing whack-a-mole in the jungle, but Universe could be the trump card. Blinks in with the stun onto XY. But meanwhile, now using the Glimmer Cape, he's able to dodge the incoming damage. BKB committed, but not getting too many auto checks off. And he sees XY. He gets the bash. He gets the kill. And with that, on the Black, they'll fight him as well. It's two. The fight snowballing out of control. They might need to buy back here. They've dropped the rock. They're committing for this, but Arteezy just not being dealt with. Continues to maul Ice out of mana. And now the OD Hammer coming down, blinking up and away. Again, the 2-hero pro. Where's the buyback for Black? He's not opting to use it. Their team's getting massacred. 4 fall, and they commit the rock. It's basically all 5 heroes dead, with Warlock just a walking fatal bonds at this point. Finally, Tinker buys back, but the damage. I mean, the Abyssal Blade and the Mana Void are the main ways he's dying. Maybe a Hex or Burrow. Like, blocking any of those spells is huge.
Yeah, I think this is completely reasonable. Maybe sell Dragonlance next, or maybe upgrade it too, actually. Couldn't be too terrible.
Bottom lane making their move here. They're going to try to isolate Zai, but he has a Glimmer Cape. The Faceless have detection because the reinforcements are coming in. They bring down XY, and now they get the bash from Ice. That's going to be 2 dead. He will suicide. They need to get the Mana Void off, but that also means it's going to be ready for this next fight.
Yeah, and they may have to buy back if they continue this offense, but if he gets stunned and Anti-Mage is there, he's just going to get blown up.
Well, speaking of that Anti-Mage, taking good chakra damage to get up the lift to try and lock him down a bit further. He will be banished now, resetting the fight a little. The BKB and the Aiden spell, but they're going to Hex him. Can they chain it, though? The Linken's there, and that will interrupt and allow for the reset. And with the IO, if you don't actually kill him, he's going to be right back to full health.
Yeah, okay.
By the way, they also have a cheese on the IO, so keep in mind that the tethered cheese play could come out.
And the Cuddle Illuminate as well, giving him a ton of health every couple seconds.
Ags has been completed for good old Gandalf and Arteezy. Moving in, he gets lifted. They try to focus the backlines, but Sumail has a BKB. You can't focus him either. They drop the rock, but it's a banished hero for now, so they can't bring down. Crit survives through it. Good play on the backlines. Arteezy going hard. He's already brought down the Tinker. He's now going to look for Nuts as well. Nuts down in the fountain. Even without boots, he just marches inexorably forward. The anti-mage is happening, and they just don't seem to have the answers.
The game looked so much better for Faceless here, and their mid-game looked great, but just a couple too many pickoffs in the late game. Their heroes weren't as strong, and the Hex pickup just guaranteed so many kills. And it looks like that's going to be it for Faceless. They got 1 hero left, it's Black, but he's by himself. I do not see him stopping 5 heroes.
He's going to try. One bold last stand for the Little Weaver.
It'll
the
work.
bug that could. Come on, Black, we believe in you, baby. But he gets stunned. He almost gets focused, able to streak away. Arteezy says, fine, I'll kill your throne then instead. But the laser's going to slow this down. They will Astral. One last hurrah as the Hex comes out. The celebratory do. Faceless have been eliminated. Not from the tournament, but from contention for that top 2 spot.
Yeah, so it guarantees that EG does not get 4th seed. That's going to be left to Faceless. A little surprising. Some people thought that they were going to do quite well at this tournament, but played at the Summit, had some inconsistent results, won some games, but lost all series. And I think this